Tony Day and Little Joan, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on The Stranger in My Home, starring Sophia Bush, and it's a drama movie. It's kind of like 5 movies of the week jammed into one, and then for some reason, they distributed it not on TV. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So the first movie is Baby Switcheroo. You know that story? There's a mix-up at the hospital, and the different parents get the wrong baby. And then there's that movie. That is this movie. And they find out their cheerleader daughter actually was really born to somebody else. They got the babies mixed up. But then there's more to the story. The cheerleader daughter turns out she's secretly doing stuff online, if you know what I'm saying, and meeting older guys to hook up. Possibly for money, I'm not sure. And then somehow she gets kidnapped on top of all that. So it's called Stranger in My Home, rated R for adult situations, and you can buy it on digital. Slow down. June 24th. I don't know why you would buy this. They used to make these movies for TV, right? And they'd be like, "Oh, they switched my baby," movie, and it would be 2 hours and commercials of, "Oh my God, they switched our baby. Oh my God, you should have been with us, and I should have been with you, and you people are different," and back and forth like that. Then there's another kind of movie where it's like, oh, the daughter is secretly doing sleazy stuff, and they got to get her out of that life of sleaze. And then there's a third movie where the daughter gets kidnapped. And that would be... All those concepts are a good 2 hours. But instead, here, they're jamming it all into one movie and then putting it out in theaters. And there's some Mean Girl stuff, too. So it's like a high school movie, too. It's too much. It's too much in a movie. There's too many storylines going on here. Yeah, they call it a drama movie, I'll say. Is there any more drama you could jam into this? Is someone going to come out in the middle of the movie as well? Oh, and by the way, I'm gay. Oh, no. Now we have to deal with that. Yeah, it's too much. Just pick one story. Pick one story and do it well. Don't do like 3 or 4 or 5 stories and then just give us like the highlights. Just do one. Yeah, so I mean, all this stuff looks boring to me. I don't like these movies about real life. I mean, this is really real life. It's so much drama, but you know what I'm saying? Like real stuff. I go to movies to escape. I don't want to see this stuff. It's not even real anyway. It's some pseudo reality people still live in. They imagine still happens in parts of the country where cheerleaders live and families are happy until one day a big drama happens and then their whole lives are changed, and then it just goes on and never freaking ends. You know, some people, stuff happens to them. It's not that big a deal. Oh, they switched babies at the hospital. Oh, that's weird. Oh, well, I guess we can get to know the other family and just be cool with it. How about that? Oh, you're doing stuff online? Don't do that. Yeah, we're going to take away your internet privileges, and then now you can't do that anymore. Oh, okay, you stop doing it? Great. That's what happens to most people, but it's not dramatic. Everything in Hollywood, or when people write this stuff, they're like, oh, we need more drama. We need more scenes, cool scenes to shoot, more stuff to happen. Yeah, but the more you jam in, the more unrealistic it is. So you gotta do one thing well. Now, there's a risk in that. People will see the wind up to it, and the wind up can be a little slow, you know? When you're laying the groundwork for a very grounded in reality story, the wind up can be kind of slow and not very interesting because it's normal. There are ways to get around that. From a screenwriting perspective, you script it in such a way that that stuff goes by quickly. You just do it in a couple of minutes. You want to get to the meat of the action, so to speak. Or you do it in an interesting way. Maybe you see this character grow up over the years and become a cheerleader. Or maybe you see the two babies who were switched at birth grow up with their various families. So you get a sense of their distance from each other and how each one of them grew up in a different environment because they got switched. And then you get an idea of who they are. People like that kind of interesting stuff. They like a wind up if it pays off. If you don't have a wind up that pays off, that's bad. If you have no wind up, that can also be bad. Then people aren't as invested in the characters. You got to be confident enough that your grounded in reality thing is interesting on its own. If you undermine yourself by second guessing and saying, no, we can't just have a story about two babies being switched. Also, one of the babies grows up to be a internet OnlyFans girl who's in trouble and then gets kidnapped. I mean, you're piling a lot of stuff on for these characters to deal with. So, would I see it? Nah, too much. Too much, and it feels very TV the way it rolls out too. I don't like it. But that's just me. Now, maybe if you're a drama junkie, you might like it because you want to just see it all at once. You want to just be shot in the face with the drama gun, so to speak. It's a weird analogy. But yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. Let's see what the write-up says on the IMDb. All right. The Stranger. I don't like the title, In My Home. I don't like the title either. Something not quite right with the title. A handsome stranger's claim that a couple's 15-year-old daughter, she's 15 and she's meeting guys on the internet. Whoa, that makes it a whole different movie. Switched at birth throws their family into turmoil, unearthing shattering secrets. Directed by Jeff Fisher, writers Adele Parks and Chris Silverstone. And this was based on some kind of book. My vibe is that the book was probably, too long for one movie. Too long for a 2-hour movie, or they focused on the wrong thing. I don't know. It's a lot of drama here. It just seems like the wrong title, too. And you're telling me these girls are 15? They seem to look older. It seemed like you should have casted somebody who was a little younger looking. But, yeah, it's... nah. Not working for me. So first act, they have the perfect life. They discover their daughter is not really theirs biologically. And then there's a big turmoil. But then in the second act, there's more turmoil as we discover she's also an internet OnlyFans girl meeting older dudes to hook up at 15. That is big no bueno. Those guys need to be in jail. Yeah, so that's huge. That's a lot to deal with in a screenplay. Besides, that sort of overshadows the switched at birth thing when you get right down to it. And then she's kidnapped, which kind of overshadows that. So you're kind of like introducing elements that undermine each other rather than complement each other. And I don't know if this is based on a true story. Maybe it is. Holy crap, if it is. So, from a screenwriter standpoint, I think you're dealing with too many plot elements. If you're doing a TV series, maybe. The first season's about the switcheroo, and then the second season's about her hooking up, and then the third season's about the kidnapping. Because you're slowly up in the ante over a long period of time. And that's weird for me to say that, because normally I want things to be short, but my God, there's just too many elements here. Too many elements. So I would say this is not great for a movie. Be more of a series. To stretch it out and really kind of let some of these plot elements breathe. I don't know how you even script characters dealing with so much stuff. Oh, and then Johnny came back from the war with no legs. It's like, why don't you just throw that in too? So yeah, it's called The Stranger in My Home. If you need to see 3 movies simultaneously, this movie's for you. Okay. Apparently you can buy it on digital. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Tomorrow, remember tonight, first, Unexpected Farm, rained out, canceled due to the impending rain. It's not raining yet, but it should be raining tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be in Laurel Springs, New Jersey for Rain or Shine, Walt Fest, celebrating Walt Whitman at the Whitman Stafford House. And I'll be in the gazebo there. Hopefully we won't get too much rain. Hopefully we get no rain. So come on out. Please celebrate Walt Whitman and Laurel Springs. Also, a quick reminder that the Pineys, my book series, is going up in price. So if you want to get a copy of it before it goes up in June, get it now for $8.99, because in June it goes to $9.99. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.